What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. So the Concord Early Access Beta has opened, released, and it's not just people who pre-ordered, who at first I thought, well, if it's only people who pre-ordered, of course it's a small amount of people playing it. They opened it to everyone on PlayStation Plus. So Concord Early Access Beta draws less than 1,200 concurrent players. Firewalk Studios' upcoming team shooter Concord not drawing in many people during its early access beta. And of course, this is the one that had all of the DEI characters with pronouns in bio and the promise that they would have off-screen, off-game relationships that we would follow them through. It led to a lot of roasting by everyone's Firewalk communications manager Alice LeBrock announced the early access beta in a blog post on PlayStation's website earlier this week, noting it would run from the 12th through the 14th. So there's still time today if you want to. After the early access beta concludes, it will have an open beta from July 18th to 21st. The Concord Beta early access weekend on PS5 and PC will begin tomorrow. If you have pre-downloaded the Concord Beta, you can do that. And then, but here we go. It says, in order to participate in the early access beta, one needs to pre-order the game or receive a code from someone who did pre-order it. And we saw they were giving them out on social medias. And then, of course, they ended up opening it to PlayStation Plus members as well. So that right there, opening it to PlayStation Plus, should have been all the people they needed. They still didn't get more than 2,000. Oh my God, that's hilarious. And they were giving away codes on social media for PlayStation, Steam, and Epic Games. And you can see here, it didn't even pass the 1,200 mark, you say, from the Steam charts at least. So possibly on other, but for sure on Steam, if there's any indication, that ain't great. In fact, gamers who played the early access beta do not seem to be impressed at all. And here's Endymion. So here's what Endymion said about it. So I tried the Concord Beta to see if it could win me over. Here's the positives and negatives. So the positives, it was free. 2, graphically, it looked good in cutscenes. So here's the negatives. Character movements feel sloppy and slow. Map feels lifeless and boring. No character felt good to play, or I'm assuming fun to play. Customization is basic. Ugly character designs. Davirs, Duchess, Da, and Horn. Yes, the big fat body positivity, which is going to give you a big hitbox. Tactically, not the best decision. Feels like an ad that would be attached to a more complete game. Fights can snowball in one team's favor too easily. And then, pronouns. Overall, not impressed at all. Not sure what Sony is going for here with this. Genuinely concerned if this game will do well or flop. IMO, if they want any chance of survival in today's market, this has to be free to play at launch. $50 for what feels like a side mode in a more complete game is asking too much. Really worried. I mean, I'm not worried about it at all. This will come out. We will never hear about it again. But I guess if I had stock, I'd be worried in it. And it's exactly what you would think. YouTuber Dreamcast Guy also described the game as Walmart's brand of Overwatch. And that's what a lot of people are saying. It just looks like a worse version of Overwatch, and they're already not playing Overwatch. After the game was revealed during a PlayStation State of Play presented in May, it received significant backlash for its character designs and embrace of transgender ideology, with the inclusion of pronouns for each character. And of course, we fucking made fun of it. Every character brings their own unique personality, skill, and wide-ranging perspectives to the crew. She also detailed, every week when you log into Concord, you will be welcomed with a new cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off the job, that will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the character stories and relationships. You're going to see them date and do non-binary shit, basically. And then here's Grums, of course, who says, so update PlayStation-owned studio at Firewalk Studios has heard your complaints about Concord and ignored them. Sources tell me internal emails show the Concord team is shrugging off the criticism of their characters as white noise, racist, and dismissing it very much in their own bubble. Meanwhile, their trailer has over 44,000 dislikes, and their lead character designers bashes white folks and is rumored to be the one who pushed for the character lineup to be super woke. They are in for a rude surprise. Meanwhile, Sony will be forcing PC players to register for PSN with this game and barring it from, as we find out now, the other 177 countries who don't have access to that. Vote with your wallets. Vote with your wallets. Vote with your wallets. Yes, and I still personally am on that 2-year AAA gaming moratorium. You got to do a lot to have me buy your game straight up in this atmosphere. And then just all of this of that. Yeah, they're basically just ignoring everything we've said, and they're going to continue on to do, hey, their IP for them. So good for you. Let's see how that works out. Anyway, let me know what you think of this. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.